Hello everyone. After reading some of the replies I got to my Moskva versus Montana vid, I decided to host a proper cruiser tournament. That means all the T-10 cruisers, the Des Moines, the Zao, the Moskva and the Hindenburg. Now starting off, we have the pretty obvious rivalry, Des Moines versus Zao, America versus Japan. Not only does it have a historical significance, there's also the fact that these were the two first cruisers introduced to the game before the, of course, German one was added, and then later on the Russian ones were added. But at the start of the game, these were the only two cruisers that existed in the game. So, gonna see how they match up in two bot games. Now, as usual, I forgot to mention, all the games are gonna be best of 3. Meaning I'm gonna start off with Zao versus Des Moines, best of 3, and then I'm gonna take Hindenburg versus Moskva, best of 3, and then I'm gonna take the winners of both of these against each other in the final. Now, as usual, I'm starting with killing myself because I really haven't found a better way. If someone has some good suggestion on how some ship I could quickly kill myself on, because I don't want to kill myself on the enemy ships, because then I would be influencing the outcome, because by charging into them they have to focus fire on me, fire they could be using to shoot others, and holy... Okay, bot 8 is going in hard, but look at how quickly they're melting the Zao who's trying to push in. Oh wow, that was a quick lead. Nice, finally died. Can get the better camera for myself now. Has bot 14 used his torps already? He must have used his torps already, because... Or maybe he's too close. I don't know, what's the arming distance on those torps? It's possible he might have used them already. So, this guy gets in unscathed. And it looks like bot 14 is about to get wrecked pretty hard. You really don't want to get this close to Des Moines. I feel like all these cruisers that have a lot of turrets in the front, that is Des Moines and... oh god. That damage. That is Des Moines and Moskva. They're both gonna have an advantage because of the turrets in the front. So at the beginning when they push in, they'll have more firepower. But geez, this is starting to look like a complete slaughter. What about bot 15 here? Oh, here we go. Holy crap, bot 15 is going into action here. Kills one. Bot 2 has grounded into his sinking body. Oh god, and bot 15 shows no mercy. Bot 15 takes out 2 of them. Holy crap. But he's about to get friendly torqued, it seems. We're actually down to a 5 versus 5 now. Uh-oh. Is bot 9 gonna torpedo beat this? Oh, he torpedo beats it. He's gonna torpedo beat some more. No, he gets taken down. It's a 4 versus 4 now. Oh, and the Des Moines have the lead, another kill. Bot 19 is kind of isolated and alone here, so I don't think he'll last too long, unless he has some torps up his sleeve. Oh, whoa, chill out, camera. Okay, wait, this bot 3. Oh, I remember you, bot 3. I don't want to look at bot 3. I remember the last time I had bot 3 on my team, I saw what you did. Well, it looks like the Moines have taken the lead. The few pure damage of the Des Moines are actually taking over this battle. Bot 3 is, as usual, doing his very questionable things. Do you really want to go broadside to a torpedo bot 3? Are you really going to ram him? I guess he wants to make up for his shame in the Montana versus Yamato game. Looks like he's about to ram him to take him down. Okay, I guess glorious. Wow, you failed to ram him? He literally didn't do enough damage ramming him. How do you fail a ram bot 3? Oh my god. This guy really, whatever he seems to attempt to do, he seems to fail. At least this time he's in the actual battle and not like the last time. Well, this first round very clearly went to our Des Moines. It looked even at the time, but mostly thanks to bot 15's heroics. But the first round definitively go to our Des Moines buddies. Right, round number 2, fight. The last map was of course Big Race, and this one I think it's called New Dawn. I guess this is New Dawn. This is going to be by default 2 maps. They are just enough size that it takes them a bit of a time to spot each other, but not too large that people have to just wait around for them to sail wherever they're going to sail. Now it looks like we saw in the Yamato versus Montana, we saw some great flanking tactics by the Yamatos. And it looks like these Des Moines are actually not gonna go the same way the Montanas did. All the Montanas pretty much clustered up straight to the north, but it looks like the Des Moines have a better idea of what to do. Not very surprising that cruisers use more advanced tactics than battleships. I mean, come on. We've seen what the average battleship player does, so not really surprised that these guys have a bit of a better grasp of tactics here. No offense to the average battleship player, but come on guys. We all know what I'm talking about here. Tactical little suicide here, because that's fun. Oh, and here we go. Opening salvos. The Zaos have also split up. They're sending 3 on the south flank, but looks like the Des Moines have actually... they're putting a lot of ships down the south, completely unlike the Montanas. They obviously want to take control of this island part. Bot 2 and bot 3 pushing in. Oh god, I get shivers when I see bot 3, man. I'm not too happy to have him on my team. He's gained a bit of a reputation by now. We all know what bot 3 usually does. I mean, the way I'm just waiting for this guy to team kill someone at this point. Bot 2 is at least leading the charge force. Oh, and they are melting bot 15. He was the hero of the last battle. But I don't think he's gonna last too long here. Nope. These guys know who was the hero of the last battle, and they quickly took him out. That's the kind of focus firing I want to see. Bot 11 seems to be the next target. Bot 13 is trying his best to get in close enough to use the torps. Bot 10 gonna eat the torps? At this distance, I'd be surprised if he didn't. No? Oh no, there we go. They just barely had time to activate, I think. So bot 13 takes out one and rams the other. Well, that was a heroic death. But meanwhile, the Zaos have once again lost 4 ships. Oh, and the torps, well, bot 3 didn't even notice the torps, as clueless as he is, but luckily the wreckage saved him. Hopefully he's actually going to be able to kill something here. Bot 16 seems to be a bit lost in the middle of them all. Bot 3 is once again... where the hell is bot 3 sailing off to? It looks like he's trying his best to ground, again. Bot 14 and bot 17 don't seem to be doing much better on the Zao side either. A ton of torps coming. Oh, bot 7, are you gonna torpedo beat this? No. Oh god, bot 3, move. Are they ramming each other? Okay, you don't want to be this close to a Des Moines. I mean, I say that the ship gets more dangerous the closer you get, but this is a bit too close. Oh! Was that bot 3? Bot 3 actually being useful? It's still a 5 versus 3 advantage. Some good torps could still change this around. 4 versus 3? Oh, 4 versus 2 now. Uh-oh. This is looking like a clean 2-0 swipe for America right here. Oh god, these volleys. Bot 18. He's being absolutely crushed. Oh my god, and bot 3 with the Citadel volleys. God damn. Well, Des Moines and USA clearly moves on to the final here. There's not much to be argued here. That was a very clean 2-0. And we return to big race. This time, the cruisers in question will be Hindenburg, which some might know is my favorite cruiser, because of how much fun it is to play. Even though I don't think it's the strongest cruiser in the game, I think it's one of the most fun ones, simply because of the ridiculous AP salvos you can pump out with that ship. Now, the Moskvas are already spotted, so that's obviously going to work against them, since the Hindenburgs are going to get the opening salvos. But the Moskva long-range HE and AP is significantly deadlier than the Hindenburg's long-range is. So this is going to be another classic battle of Germany versus Russia. Once again, some very big historical values coming into question there. And I don't know. The Hindenburgs, when they get close, the amazing DPM and the torpedoes will no doubt work in their favor. But you gotta consider Moskva's tankiness, especially when angled, and the big HP pools that they have. This should be interesting. Looks like they're fairly spread out all across the map. I'm of course trying my best to kill myself, meanwhile. The eternal struggle of starting a game. Okay, that's not good. Someone is already team killing. Well, not team killing, but team damaging. A surprisingly good amount of damage on this angled bot 17. I expected him to tank better than this, but I guess the use of HE from so much... Oh god, bot 8, what are you doing? Uh-oh. This is some risky play right here. Is he going to team kill? Oh, wow. That's the... Well, goddammit, camera. That's the kind of next level tactics I would not dare to do. Torping around your friendly ship. Holy crap. Like, can you ask for better support than torpedoes? Literally flanking you on both sides as you charge in. Okay, I probably wouldn't want that ever. And his torps actually landed on bot 17. The zone is now available, but I don't think that matters. Is bot 10 gonna be actually able to ground or able to ram someone? Oh, he's so close. So close. Oh, and he does hit bot 11. We're down one ship lead for the Hindenburgs already. There's full-on brawling here on the other side of the map. Bot 3 looks fairly lost in the middle of them all. Oh, bot 16, you are toast, buddy. Bot 1 is absolutely wrecking here. Bot 3 launched his torps too close to the Moskva, as you just saw, so they didn't activate. I swear every time I look at bot 3, he's just fucking something up. I swear every single time I look at him, he's fucking something up. I mean, this dude, I really like, why is he always on my team as well? Okay, bot 3 seems to be completely lost now. Luckily, bot 7 seems to be picking up the slack here with some really deadly volleys. Oh, damn, this Moskva, poor Moskva. Come on, bot 3, you can do it. It's a grounded Moskva from 2 kilometers. Come on. Even you cannot miss. Oh yeah, there we go. Bot 3, finally. He kinda needed to hold his hand, but he manages to get something done. And... the Hindenburg over here is actually... Is he ramming him? It looks like he's straight up ramming him. Oh my god, that AP... That was a 40k AP volley. God, this isn't even close. This is a slaughter. These Hindenburgs are absolutely slaughtering these Moskvas. This is completely one-sided. This is 5 versus 1. And he's got 13k HP. God damn, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, and there comes the AP volley. Oh, an instant citadel volley. Well, that was absolute slaughter by the Hindenburgs. The Moskvas had absolutely no chance. That was a very clean 1-0 start for the Germans. Once again, we move over to to New Dawn. I was a bit surprised by how completely crushed the Moskvas were. I thought the torpedoes might have been the one to give the edge, but it turned out it was the incredible AP salvos that actually gave the edge to the Hindenburgs. It looks like the Moskvas simply couldn't compete with the sheer AP DPM these guys put out. I mean, even with bot 3 fumbling around, he still managed to get a kill, and honestly, if you're giving bot 3 kills, then you know that your team is in trouble. Now, let's see how the German team moves out here. It looks like, I said my team, totally not biased or anything, just because it's my favorite cruiser. Okay, I shouldn't be biased, I apologize. Once again, the Moskvas get spotted early. They should have the advantage at this range because of their turret configuration. It looks like the Hindenburgs, unlike the Moines, are not focusing as much on the south side. They're opting to push more on the north side of the map. Whereas the Moskvas are pretty much going the same setup as the Zaos did. We'll see if it works out better for them here. Trying to kill myself as usual. Oh, and the battle has started. Bot 18 has taken a bit of damage. Yeah, oh, they're actually pushing heavily into the middle. Damn, some very low Hindenburgs already. Bot 9 and bot 4 seem very low. Or was it bot 9 was half HP? As usual, it seems like the Moskvas, these front-facing guns... Oh, bot 1. Those torpedoes, man. I have seen better torpedoes. That was something I'd expect from bot 3, not from you, bot 1. They're still pushing in though. But those torps are obviously going to whiff. Bot 18 is... Oh, he's exposed. Oh, he exposed his broadside. That was not a good idea. Not the Hindenburgs. He was instantly heavily punished for that. And just like that, I thought the first death would be the Hindenburgs, but looks like bot 18 is going to be the first death. Bot 9 or bot 18, which one will it be? Oh, bot 8. We should land a couple of those, going for the torpedoes, of course. Bot 9 is just about to die. But so did bot 18, so it's even, 7 versus 7. Bot 20 managed to dodge most of those torpedoes. Meanwhile, on the other side, bot 10 seems to be doing his best bot 3 imitation here, grounding and stuck between two enemies. Oh wow, bot 17 gets absolutely destroyed. Bot 20 gets absolutely destroyed. Only one Hindenburg down, but 2 Moskvas are down. The Hindenburgs are quickly taking the lead again. Can the Moskvas stop the rot, so to say? Some very dangerous looking torpedoes coming there. And bot 14 eating torpedoes in the background as well. These massive spreads of torps seem to be causing some huge issues for these Moskvas. But some friendly torps as well. Oh god, really? Wait. These Hindenburgs, they're going straight for their cap. Wow, oh, and they're just slaughtered. Wow, these Germans are showing absolutely no respect. They're not even caring about killing them. They are sailing past them into the cap. That's how confident they are in their victory. Look at this absolute slaughter. They're giving zero mercy here. Absolutely zero mercy. Yeah, legit capping behind them. It looks like bot 3 of course has died. Well, no one is surprised, naturally. I missed how he died, but I have no doubt it was not very impressive. Some Hindenburg casualties here, but honestly, Moskva, there's only 2 Moskvas left. And they're both outnumbered and surrounded. Bot 15 is about to ground into his fallen comrade's corpse as well. Truly, this was a one-sided matchup. I thought the second Des Moines versus Zhao game was one-sided, but jeez, this was just a complete slaughter. Oh wow, look at bot 4. Straight up, this was the Montana master. We saw his skills earlier. Wow, he killed the guy in the back as well. Wow, this bot 4. He made his name with his amazing Montana jukes, but it looks like he hasn't calmed down at all. Still an absolute beast. He's even shooting. Looks like he isn't even shooting, is it? Oh, he's shooting HE. Come on, mate. Are you trolling now? Based on his earlier... If this was bot 3, I would say he was a bad player, but clearly bot 4 is just trolling. Yeah, look at this guy. He's going for the double torps. What an absolute troll. This guy has zero respect for his opponents. Absolutely zero. He's even turning away. He doesn't even want to look at him. He's just gonna let him die to what, secondaries or something? God damn, that's a cocky German right there. Well, another 2-0 victory. And just like that, we are in the final. Hindenburg representing Germany and Des Moines representing the United States. Big race, 10 versus 10. They both crushed their opponents, the Zhao and the Moskva respectively, and now they're against each other. The Des Moines showed a significant advantage, both at range and close, thanks to their incredible DPM, and just basically melted the Zhaos before they even got close. Whereas the Hindenburgs, on the other hand, excelled at brawling, littering the sea with their torpedoes and incredible AP volleys. The Des Moines, however, should be able to bounce most of their shells as long as they remain angled. So the question remains, who of these two is going to come out victorious? Spreading out fairly evenly. A couple of Des Moines, a couple of Americans going for the east side of the map. They're actually sending a lot of forces to the east side of the map. And there's only 3 Hindenburgs there. Oh, and bot 9 already feeling the pain, Being quite crushed over here. As usual, killing my Hakuria self here in the background. Wish there was a quicker way. I wish you could just enforce detonation on yourself, but no such luck. Oh, bot 9. Bot 9 already being... Oh, but... Ooh, bot 14 gets sniped, he gave broadside and was instantly punished with the AP citadels. But bot 9 follows soon after. It's a 7 versus 7 now. Bot 3 leading the charge down south. I don't know how to feel about that. Bot 3 hasn't impressed us yet, but maybe he will redeem himself in this final. Maybe he'll have a time to shine here. I feel like I've seen this. Oh, bot 16. You need to keep your eyes on the front of your ship, bot 3. You've got enemies right in front of you. Oh man. Is bot 3 going for the big plays? 2 Hindenburgs are down. The north part of the map is completely being melted. 2 Des Moines are down now as well. It's 6 versus 6. I mean 8 versus 8, sorry. Bot 3, what is he doing? Okay, was he trying to ram? I don't know, what is bot 3 doing? Oh, bot 3! What the hell are those torps, bot 3? Oh my god, I swear every time I look at this guy, every single time I look at this guy, he just does something absolutely stupid. Luckily his team is here to compensate for him, but Jesus Christ, what were those torps? Is he shooting his teammate? I swear bot 3, like, he was something went wrong when they made that bot. Well, it looks like the Americans have absolutely crushed the east part of the map, but the south part has been completely dominated by the Germans. In fact, the Des Moines have a lead, 5 versus 4. Oh, bot 3 gets absolutely wrecked by a citadel. Several of them, in fact, and bot 13 goes down, 4 versus 4. 4 versus 4. Bot 3, they're putting him out of his misery. I'm not certain how much of a loss this really is for the Hindenburg team. We have seen bot 3 in the past. Oh, but some great torps from bot 1 takes out bot 11 at the very same time. And we are down to a 3 versus 3. 3 versus 3. Bot 8 is stuck on a wreck. And one of the Des Moines has the advantage of shooting from stealth right now. Bot 8 really needs to get moving. If bot 8, however, does get moving, he's gonna have a very nice flank to push in from. Yeah, he's going for the tactical flanking. Bot 1 and bot 6 are just taking their time, staying angled, not panicking, waiting for bot 8 to do his tactical flanking maneuver. This is some German naval strategies right here. Look at this coordination. Just as bot 8 starts moving, bot 1 and bot 6 start moving as well. Okay, those are some ambitious torps, but bot 8 is showing some impeccable tactics so far. So I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt here. Oh, camera, chill. I did not want to go there. Oh god. Bot 1. Well, he's certainly brave, I'll give him that. He's working as the bait, luring in the Des Moines. Is he gonna get the ram? Oh, and he takes out another one of them. And now the Germans have the positional advantage. They're coming in from 2 different flanks, so the Des Moines can't possibly angle against them both at the same time. Is this where you see... Oh, they have the HP advantage though. Bot 6 is so very low. Look at bot 6 HP. It's a 2 versus 2. 2 versus 2 is coming down to this. Oh man. Bot 12 though. Is bot 6 really gonna... Oh, he's gonna navigate between the wrecks. Oh, and bot 6 still had torps left, landing some huge torps on bot 20. And suddenly the HPs are equalized. Suddenly the HP pools are equalized. Is he gonna friendly torp his teammate? No, bot 8 manages to dodge it. Oh, bot 6 is so close to going down. Oh, one of them goes down, but look at bot 6. He's so low. Oh, and bot 6 is going down as well. It's a 1 versus 1 soon. Is he gonna burn down or is he gonna hide behind the wreck? No, he goes down. It's a 1 versus 1. Oh, but look at the citadels. Look at the citadels from bot 8. This tactical mastermind is turning it around for Team Germany. Oh, and he citadels him. And in a 1 versus 1, Germany takes the first map point. What incredible skill by Team Germany there. It looks like we're gonna have to move on to New Dawn. Here we go. This is it. New Dawn. Hindenburg, Team Germany in the lead, 1-0. But we saw the way Team USA absolutely crushed Team Japan on this map earlier. It was completely one-sided. Big race was somewhat even, but in this map they absolutely decimated the Japanese. But then again, so did Team Germany do to Team Russia. In fact, Team Germany even taunted Russia, sailed right past them into the cap, showed absolutely no mercy, they didn't even care about them. So clearly this is a strong map for both of these teams. They're moving out in a very similar configuration of what Team USA used earlier. Going to have to execute myself here in the background as usual. Des Moines, the Americans open up strongly once again thanks to the advantageous turret setups and of course the hugely powerful DPM that they can pump out, especially with HE at this range. They are only sending 3 flanking ships now. Might be a better... Oh, but they have a heavy force in the north. They obviously know where their priorities lie. Should be interesting. They're pushing into the islands as usual. Bot 2 is taking heavy damage already. Oh god, and behind him is bot 3. Well, let's hope for bot 3 to perhaps finally redeem himself in this final, possibly very final and deciding map. After all, if Hindenburg take this battle, then they are crowned the champions. So this is the only chance for Team USA to extend this by 1 map. And they start out strong. 1 Hindenburg down already. A big lead for the Americans here. Bot 1 seems to be in significant distress as well, being focused from all sides. But bot 3 kills bot 15! How did this happen? Bot 3 from out of nowhere snipes down bot 15. Is this bot 3's comeback? Oh god, what are these torps? Okay, luckily the Hindenburg dies before they can go down. Once again the Des Moines have a lead, the Americans have taken the lead. Some very dangerous torps being thrown out. Bot 12 is in dangerous waters here. Bot 3 is going completely ham. Oh my god, bot 3 gets another kill. Out of nowhere, bot 3 is going absolutely mental, just picking up kills left and right. Bot 10 goes down, but this looks like the becoming a man-tail for bot 3 here, as he shows no signs of slowing down. Bot 9, however, seems to have some navigational issues, as does bot 8. Oh god, they do have a lead, a 1-ship lead, but they are at the moment losing a lot of their firepower to the groundings. Bot 3 seems to keep pushing. Does he have torpedoes? No, but he shows no signs of slowing down. Is he going for the ram? It appears he's going for the ram. Is he going to actually make it in time? I find that very doubtful. Really, is he going to make it? No, bot 3 gets taken out. But this time, I must say, this was the first time bot 3 did not completely disappoint his entire team. Very close once again, a 6 versus 6. And the Hindenburg seem to be extremely split up, with 2 of them having to reverse after grounding. But the flanking bot 7s and bot 4s might cause some huge issues for this Des Moines lineup. Bot 17 and bot 18... Oh, bot 20, it's a massive hit. Absolutely massive hit by bot 7. Absolutely destroys him for full HP with multiple citadels. Bot 11 also seems to be struggling. Oh, and bot 18 gets torpedoed by bot 7. This bot 7 came in with a vengeance. And all of a sudden, this somewhat even game gets completely turned around, and it's 6 versus 3 advantage for the Germans. Bot 13 almost gets lucky by grounding into that wreck, dodges a hail of torpedoes. But look, the amount of flank he's giving up. Oh, and even more torpedoes are coming. Wait, where are these torpedoes going? This is some highly questionable torpedoes. Bot 7, are you aware that you're being team torpedoed right now? Oh god, poor Bot 7, I know that feel. Good lord, do I know that feel. Oh man. But it doesn't seem to be slowing Team Germany down. The hail of torpedoes and shells continue, and the Moines are down to two lonely ships surrounded from all sides. Oh, one of them, Bot 14, is the sole representative of Team America even, as Team Germany looks to take a absolutely crushing victory in the second map. Wow. Well, clearly, without any doubt, without any shred of a doubt, we can say that Hindenburg is the absolute king. In fact, it deserves to be admired. Not only is it a beautiful ship, but apparently it is also the cruiser champion. Well, thank you very much for watching, and we have a winner.